Then Moses went up to the mountain, and a cloud covered the mountain. Now the glory of the Lord rested on Mount Sinai, and the cloud covered it 6 days. And on the 7th day, I just want to tell you, he was up there for 7 days. Like, it wasn't just 1 minute. It wasn't just one song. It wasn't just one service. It was actually a period of time. I'm like, oh, yeah, I feel that, Lord. I feel that invitation. Like, there's actually something that you're inviting us into that isn't for just me, and it's more than me just answering yes. I'm actually needing to go in. He called Moses out of the midst of the cloud. The sight of the glory of the Lord was like a consuming fire on the top of the mountain in the eyes of the children of Israel. I love that description, like a consuming fire. Because you know what happens when we get in really close? When you get in really close, like so close, like we have a campfire. It's not a campfire, it's behind your house. It's just a bonfire area in the back of our house. And you sit there and it's nice and warm, but then when it gets hotter and hotter, you actually usually have to move away because it starts to singe your eyebrows, or you start smelling your shoes on starting to melt. That's what I feel like he's calling us into, like, get that close. Start to singe things off of us, God, that there would be nothing between me and you. And there's part of it that I can take care of because I get the choice whether I'm going to come in. Because you feel the invitation, you feel the pull. And how much time and attention do we want to give it? How much time and attention do we want to give him? And I can't let it go. And it's not just for me. And tonight I want to tell you why we can't let it go. It's time to go in and let him consume us, consume every part of us. So Moses went into the midst of the cloud and went up to the mountain, and Moses was on the mountain 40 days and 40 nights. I just want to say that it's time to come in, and we're going in. And that has a lot to do with this fast. And I would say that this week is a week of seek, that there is a difference between, let's say, my natural posture in life is I always say, like, oh, Lord, I just live open-handed before you. Like, I'm not going to grab onto anything. I will always live completely surrendered to you. That is a good posture. But there's something that he's calling me into that's more than that. And it's actually that, would you seek me wholeheartedly? There's something that God loves to be sought after. Like, just to surrender is one thing, but to actually come in and say, actually, you're what I want, and I'm not going to leave. I want you to consume every part of me. It's crucial for where we're going. It's crucial for the call in our lives. This room is full of so many destinies. We have so many prophetic words over Bethel, over Redding. You're not here by accident. And even if you don't live here, I would say that there's a destiny on your life. And we need to go in and be fully consumed. And surrendering is one way that can happen because God can do whatever he wants. But there is something about a people that pursue him. It's an intentionality. We have a border collie. It's a shepherd dog. It's a cattle dog, herding dog. They're extremely intelligent, and they have eyes that look kind of humanish. My little border collie, Chili. He's 5.5, right? Is that right? Yeah. And what is so interesting about Chili, I was going to say I love it most of the time, is that he is intense. He doesn't have like a 1 or 2 notch or 3 notch. It's like 100+ notch. He's always looking at you. If you're talking, he's just looking, and his ears are moving, and he's just trying to figure out, what are you saying? Does it involve me? Did you say bath? No, I don't like that. Did you say walk, stick? I mean, he's always trying to figure out what in the world is going on. And he's watching Eric, myself, whoever's in the room. And we go on walks. He just always orientates himself around me because he's a cattle dog. He'll go up and do circles around me, and which is great. He'll come up, and you're like, where is he at? And then you walk, and he just ninjas right in front of you. He's on the trail that you're walking on. But he's always so attentive to me. He has this look and stance that he just bends down and just looks, and he's waiting for me. Like, what are you going to do? I'm going to follow you. I'm waiting. Are you throwing a stick? And he's just trying to figure out. I want to be like Chili, but I want to be like that towards the Lord. That I am so focused on him that there's nothing else that draws my attention.